Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Today I want to tackle something on the list, kind of get it out of the way. Actually, I want to try this catch can. You guys all know, heard about them, seen them. There's plenty of different ones out there. I want to try this one in particular. If you can see, this one's just a cheap one, probably like 30 bucks. I want to say I got it at Amazon. But I want to put it on this car. You know, this car we've been building for a while, the Shake and Bake. It's going to be for sale. I really shouldn't even be putting one on there, but I want to put it on there anyways, just to kind of see how much oil we can get. You know, we can save from going into the tank. So we're going to try this little Amazon catch can. It's not bad. I mean, it's got a couple little things. Look, it's actually got a small little filter on the inside and a baffle, which is not too bad. It's even got a drain plug. So check this out real quick. If I can get this thing undone with one hand, bear with me. You can see my dog here over here. Nova, what you doing, girl? Huh? What you doing? Say hi. That's Nova. We call her the Nova Shark. I think she's pregnant. Find out. So, here's the catch can. You guys can see the baffling system. Not the greatest, but it's not bad. It's got some weight to it. See that little bronze there? That's basically your filter. Small little filters, so for the clean side, coming back out. But we'll try it out, see how it works. It's got some weight to it. Got these barb fittings, shouldn't be a problem. We'll put that on, put the PCV valve in line, and we'll go from there. Oh, let me show you the drain plug right there. So we'll check that out, see how that works out. I'll let you guys know. Stay tuned. I think I found a spot to mount our catch can. So you can see this engine bay. It's kind of, I've been trying to keep it as clean as possible, and usually everybody likes to mount these catch cans kind of right in here, basically where my AC compressor's at. In that area, they usually will mount that, have a bracket there, mount it there, but I can't do that obviously because my vintage AC compressor is sitting there. That size the alternator. I really don't want to put it on the wheel tub, so I decided to put it over here on the back on the firewall. You see that? That's the little bracket that was sitting on top. It's actually kind of a neat design. It'll appear like it's floating. I've already mounted the bracket with the screws it came with. Those are the screws it came with. They actually have a rubber O-ring on them also, you know, for that reason, to make sure it's weather sealed. You guys are drilling into your firewall or anything like that. But this will sit like this. The two screws on top will hold it, and you can actually position this to wherever you want it. So I'll probably position to it something like that. So we'll have that line there. I'll cut it, land it there, and then come off of there, and then back into my in tank in here, right there. So let me put this together and I'll be back. Okay, so we got everything put in. Catch can's in. I said this is probably the best location I found, just because for one, it blends in with the firewall, and two, it's accessible. You can take it on and off if you need to get to it. These will just come off. They're just vacuum. And down here is, like I showed you earlier, it unscrews. So if you want to screw the whole thing off to clean it, maintenance, whatever you want to do, or just actually remove the drain plug. As you guys can see, it was pretty easy. Just two lines. It's probably the easiest and quickest mod you're gonna do. This is probably by far the quickest mod I've done. This is your clean side from this intake valve cover, or I'm sorry, from the valve cover here to your throttle body, the clean air. And this is your technically your back out to your intake from your breather on the other side. I'm gonna show you guys on the other side real quick kind of what I did, because a lot of these motors you guys will get Craigslist, you know, OfferUp, Junkyard, wherever you guys are getting, are missing this PCV valve right here. If you don't have this, it's kind of hard to hook this up right here, and it's kind of hard to run your line if you don't have anything there. So I found a part number that you're able to run. I'll show you. So this is the guy you're gonna need right here. It's actually, believe it or not, that's the part number PCV 184. That's the one you need. I got this one at O'Reilly's. Use this one. It's actually like at a 92 Chevy pickup, 5.7, small block Chevy small block 350. Use that guy there. That'll get you there, and it'll fit right in there instead of actually buying an all new valve cover where the PCV valve is built in. I wanted to add a little something to that video, to that, you know, catch can video. I want to show you guys, when I'm building this car, I'm actually, you know, this one I'm actually building it to sell. It's going to be for sale. I've been building it so that way when somebody gets it, it's easy to work on. You know, it actually makes sense when you're putting stuff on, taking stuff off. You know, make sure you take that in account for everything. I love GM, but sometimes the things they do is questionable. So what I've been doing, I wanted to put a little touch on it, you know. I went with the stock, like 2002 Camaro PCM in this car. But I put it in the fender. And then, so I routed my OBD2 port in the engine bay, with that being said. And so that way the owner know where it's at, where they get a check engine light for whatever reason, they know where to go. I want to show you guys what I did real quick. I think it's cool. I think it's a good idea and it looks cool. It's a good conversation starter when you pop the hood. Check it out. You guys see that right there? That is actually your OBD2 plug port right there. And the connector that's on it is actually the one that runs back to the Dakota Digital module, because it's got Dakota Digital gauges. So I have the module in there so that way it talks to the actual dash. So I put that little decal right there, ordered that decal up from eBay. I thought it was a pretty cool decal. Check engine, you guys get it. You guys need to check the engine. The owner knows where to go. He pops the hood, and it's orange, matches the engine. Can't get no better than that. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys think it's a good idea, something different, cool. That was it. That was the cash can video, oil cash can. We'll see how that works out for us. But stay tuned. We got more mods coming up, more builds. These chevelles are frame off. Also, you look at that over there. That's the Frankenstein, LSX Frankenstein. I'll show you guys a sneak peek of that later on in a different video. We got to do some work to that one as soon as we get shake and bake done. You guys, I'm out. I'm Goose. Stay wrenching.